Igzia Behe, because Peter Tosh was very inspired by Ethiopia and Rastafari. So as I say, it's a palate cleanser because that's how Rastas start their morning. So you can sip your, and really it's just about let Jah be praised. It's basically what we're saying. Let Jah be praised. Ig Zia Beher. And everybody knows that in Jamaica, people start their morning with a little prayer. Let Jah be praised. Let your palates be cleansed as you sit and enjoy the experience from SanKofa. Good. So I'll just, these are chicken breasts from, you know, that Best Dress is one of the sponsors. So, again, the liberty of Rastas say that you mustn't really, well, you know, the Rastas have several mansions, right? Some mansions say it's okay to use a little bit of kosher salt. Others say no. The Nabinge orders say no. The other mansions allow a little bit as long as it's not the one that we use as table salt. So now,
obviously,
doing the chicken breast, I put a little bit of this in it, I guess, for taste. A lot of spices. What I'm trying to do is to use herbs, so that, not the one you know, other herbs. I know this is the season which we're talking about, legalize it, but nevertheless, not legal yet. So we're not, just use coconut oil, eh? So put a little bit of coconut oil,
that we
because I'm going to sear it. The oven, yes, well, it's difficult to operate when you don't have the right tools, but we will do our best. The oven is a very difficult oven. Yes, it gives everybody trouble, and it's very unfortunate because it means you can't.
It slows us up.
It slows us up completely. See if I can sear my chicken breast now.
Right.
Don't know how it's going.
Have a look here in this one.
I'm going to sear my chicken breast because this is needed for the appetizer, which is, again, not what you're used to in how I'm going to arrange it, but, you know, I always say that Rastafari has influenced so many cultures. So I have the chicken breast going. Vernon, how are you going there?
Okay.
All right. So I think the next thing I'll do is prepare my sauce for just in the meantime. So this is for another spoon. This is going to be for the appetizer, and I've called it Equal Rights and Justice. Again, influenced by the liberty of Peter Tosh. And really, the concept is that different ingredients, but everybody has an equal place
like this one.
in this. So that's what I'm going to do with my sauce. Just a little sugar. Put that back in the water. Take another spoon. A little sugar. And a little coconut oil. And I will put that on later. I'll just rest it there and go back to my chicken to see how I'm doing with this. All right, let me turn my chicken breast. If the oven is still not working, that's a problem. Last year, Johnny had that problem. So here we have what I'm going to put in the thing.
We're doing the rice now. The rice will be used for the board. I'm going to do it in a very interesting way, which I'm sure the judges will like. I'm cooking down the rice with milk.
Just prepare my sauce here.
The sauce.
This sugar just needs to, you know, seep into the oil.
The judges are there. 4 judges this year: Dwight Peters, Nancy
and
McLean.
So I can actually watch these 2 at the same time.
And 2, Ms. Clooney, Lorraine Clooney, joining the judging panel.
For
so
the
we head on out.
rice
I'm going to
balls.
take my leave from the studio and go out to the kitchen so that we can start off really
so
the broadcast. Remember, you can see it
smell the
online,
sauce.
nationwideradiojm.com,
The sugar is done,
all in
I
living
think.
color as we stream live the Nationwide
Vernon, this is the
CookOff.
sauce for this.
All right, so let's take a
This is
break
the-
and we come back from
This is
inside
the
the kitchen.
justice sauce. This is the justice sauce for yes. So this is chili bean, sugar, and oil, and this is what is going into my justice sauce. I'll just rest it there for a while. How is my chicken going? Chicken breast going all right? I can
Now
actually
doing
warm
the
these.
callaloo, in the meantime, the callaloo has been seasoned with sweet peppers and garlic.
I can warm those.
That will
in the
go with
meantime.
our fish for the entree.
Okay. So I've put on the potatoes going guns. How did you like your eggs here? Great. So it's to cleanse your palate.
You will have, or what the judges will have to
Well,
taste,
we
as
are-
well as
we are
what we're
required
feasting our
to
eyes
use
on. We are
in
feasting
the
our eyes
menu
on a very,
something which
very
is called a secret
interesting
ingredient, but I don't know.
presentation
It's a-
of Rastafari.
but
Indeed, it's
I-
called
in-
Ital
in fact,
Iration.
it's a good
That's the
thing.
theme
I
this
love
year.
the fact
And
that
of course,
that's
the
the secret one.
team SanKofa
that you have to use
concept.
coconut,
SanKofa is
shredded
the
coconut,
a
because
Khan word
that
inherited
gives us
from
an we call it justice sauce, chili bean sauce, a little coconut oil.
Yes.
This is for the display, so I'm not going to put too much in that. Now, because I'm not using any salt in the chicken,
Keeping it Ital.
I'm trying to keep it ital, even though ital really is about liberty. It's not only about, it's not only about no salt. It's really a kind of liberty. So when we do the chicken, it's going to go, you're going to wrap it in this.
Okay.
You know, you have been to Chinese restaurants and you have had something called Peking duck.
Yes.
Right. It's the same. It's a kind of concept. Yes, but I'm giving it, a Jamaican twist.
Wonderful. And you have
So you
several
you
colors.
You still have I'm trying to keep with the Rasta.
Good morning, Dwight Peters. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Doing well, too. You've been here watching Prof. Shepherd and Vernon. Tell us your initial reaction so far.
They are hard at work. What can I say? And they look coordinated. They know what they're doing and keen on tasting at the end of the preparation what they have done.
They surprised everybody last year. You were on the judging panel and you gave them the win last year based on how they're moving in the kitchen so far. You think they're really defending that title this year?
I'm not giving anything away, Naomi. I'm not so sure what you're trying to do, but I'm not going to give anything away. But they are doing well. They are doing well.
All right, fantastic. Let me move over now to Lorraine Clooney. Good morning, Lorraine Clooney.
Hi, Naomi. How are you doing?
Doing all right. How's the chefs in the kitchen?
Look like they know what they're doing. One could get the impression that they do know what they're doing. And I recognize the assistant in field. He is quite renowned for his prowess in the kitchen. Vernon looks as if he has had some lessons recently. So he's doing quite well. But everything looks good.
Colors look really nice.
Fantastic colors, fantastic colors.
Craigie T, good morning to you.
Hi, morning,
All
Naomi.
right, welcome back to the judging panel. So you gave this team the win last year, and they're back defending the title first up this year. Well, how do you make out with them so far?
It's wonderful. I mean, I'm really enjoying the aroma coming from the kitchen this morning, and as well as smelling good, we're getting an educational journey as well. Ital-iration, so we're learning Rastafari this morning as well. So, I mean, it's great. Always a pleasure.
Is your palate easy to please? Because without tasting it, you seem very excited already.
No, but I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I am excited. I mean, I always love this kind of friendly competition and food. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm a foodie from ever since.
Well, I can tell you that some of the other contestants are here already looking on. Cliff Hughes seemed to be picking up some pointers this morning from Prof. Shepherd and Vernon. And, of course, Emily's somewhere around the place, too. That's good rivalry here, but I'm sure that when it's their day to cook, their fingers will talk, right? Good morning, Nancy McLean, our final judge this morning. Welcome back to the panel.
Good morning, and thanks for having me back.
Wonderful. Now, what do you see? What do you like?
You know, I like everything. When it comes on to food and the preparation, yes, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. And I'm awaiting the outcome.
These were the underdogs last year. Surprised everybody by winning the title last year. Do they look like real champions in the kitchen this year?
They've stand up to the test, and it's all about preparation. And from where I'm sitting here, they have prepared themselves, and thus far, it's good.
I'm standing next to the lovely Lorraine Kemble. She's the brand promotion officer at Best Dressed Chicken. Here you're expecting a championship performance.
Yes, of course, we are expecting that. We back nothing less but champions.
Now, chicken is something that's very important to the Jamaican palate. It's a very essential element of our diet. Now, for many people, they want creative, they want new ways of preparing chicken. And I would imagine that Best Dressed Chicken has lots of ideas that they're sharing. Of course, we're seeing some manifestation of that here. Cost effective, especially as times are difficult. What are some of the things that Best Dressed Chicken is advising their customers and potential customers to do with the product?
Well, as you have said, we understand the economic climate. And of course, chicken is a very versatile dish. And so from time to time, we try to showcase recipes, different recipes that you can use to really make a difference in how you prepare. A lot of persons think that chicken is chicken, but if you look around our Jamaican menu and our Jamaican diet, you'll see that you can have chicken every single day of the week without being bored of it.
Yes.
Dennis actually has the chef who's
that,
endorsed the entire cook-off, Chef Brian Lumley, and he'll have a word with the chef.
Now, you're endorsing the competition this year. Based on, of course, your experience from last year, you're doing new things as well at 689 Restaurant. How are things going, and how do you see this competition in terms of the impact that it had last year now continuing and growing stronger this year?
No, absolutely. I mean, for a cook-off like this, of this nature, what it's doing for the culinary landscape, it's broadening the retrospect or the thought process towards food. A lot of people are getting interested in food and food competitions and food tournaments. Anything entertainment with food. You know, a lot of people are drawing close to it. And I see competitions like this giving culinary professionals like myself a chance to come outside of the kitchen and see what's going on, see how someone else interprets what we do.
Certainly, what we're seeing a lot of is mainstream. I mean, people are taking cooking into the mainstream. It's like mainstream media, mainstream television. Also, I mean, everybody wants to be a chef. Everybody's Instagramming their meals, their Sunday dinners and such. They're like, oh.
And they look good too, Dennis.
No, man, it has been a new dimension. These certain technologies are certainly take interest into. It brought some kind of pride, I realize, into how people prepare things. And they may not want to be a chef per se, but they definitely want to present good food and you know, please people in a way that chefs do. They almost mimic the same lifestyle as a chef. Yes, for me, it's 689 is coming on the restaurant. And it's been an overwhelming impact so far. So,
well, congratulations, chef. Proud of you.
Most definitely. Saw some very lovely pictures of what's going on down there. Tell our listeners where they can find you these days.
It's 20 to 22 Trinidad Terrace, the first floor of quad. We've changed the decor a little bit.
Is that where Christopher's used to be?
Right, exactly, where Christopher's used to be. It's now, while it was a bar and grill before, it's now a restaurant and bar. So we have lots of sexy cocktails, we have wines, we have, you know, two of the head bartenders, top bartenders in Jamaica right now working at 689, just to ensure that the same creativity goes into the food, goes into the drinks.
All right, fantastic.
Just prepare your taste buds. It's gonna be tantalized.
All right, wonderful. Thanks a lot, Shelly. And I see Cliff Hughes taking notes somewhere there. No, he's left the kitchen and gone all the way down to the table. Mr. Hughes, there's no food that side, you know.
Taking copious notes, I must say.
No, but Dennis, Mr. Hughes was buried alive on Friday by Miss Kitty. But Mr. Hughes, good morning.
Yeah.
I see Clovis showed that you spoiled the polenta and make porridge. My goodness.
We have been immortalized in print.
No, him just sorry for no because him realized. But really, how is it going for you so far?
Well, we did our prep work last night, yesterday evening here, George and myself and our team. And we're, looking around, making notes, as you say, what areas, what details to pay attention to. Yeah, so we'll be ready for tomorrow morning.
Based on what you see, you scared yet?
Why should I be? Vernon and Vereen are the defending champions. They're going to come good, but we have to come better. And we are determined to retake our crown tomorrow.
All right.
What about your team? What about your
team? Team Sexy Crooks. They're ready. They're ready.
What's her name?
They're ready. What's the team? What? By the way,
find a good name,
what's the name of your team?
George and Cliff.
Lacking creativity already. All right, let's see if it happens in the kitchen.
Well, Naomi, Team SanKofa is doing something interesting now. They're improvising. The fish was initially supposed to have been baked, but due to some technical difficulties, this is now turn your hand make fashion because Vernon is being very, very intelligent with the fish that is being prepared. He's throwing it on the grill now and giving it a slightly different interpretation. No doubt that having been well prepared, well seasoned, and well schooled by their assistant, that no doubt this will come off well.
Colors are fantastic. And if you notice, we have like a sprinkle of the Jamaican colors or the Rasta colors. Colors are good. I'm going to go into the meat of the matter. Not to give anything away, but so far so good.
Color look crunchy?
Definitely crunchy.
All right. Fantastic. Let me hear from Craigie T. I think he's tasted everything on the plate already. All right, Craigie T, what do you think?
I'm liking the colors as well. I think the presentation was very good. I mean, the entire experience, as usual, just like last time, was very good, spot on. As far as the tastes are concerned, I think I'll withhold my comments until a little bit later. But I mean, so far so good. It's okay.
Being very cagey, the judges are this year. Boy, they're taking a page out of Dwight's book. Well, let's hear from Nancy McLean because, Nancy, the meal was prepared without salt this year. But certainly, based on what I've heard from 2 judges so far, it hasn't taken away anything.
Absolutely, that's correct. Preparing the meal without salt, I'm telling you, maybe all of us need to go that way, that route. But I must say, in keeping with the theme and the colors, the red, and as you can see, the gold and the green, it's really, really prominent. The rice balls, quite nice, quite interesting. And the presentation overall is pretty good.
And that's a dessert, the rice balls. This is a little unusual. Just quickly before we run out of time, tell our listeners about it.
The rice balls is just a rice here, and that's what they've done to prepare it. There's some coconut flakes, a little sugar is in there, and they've used a little coconut, things to put it together, and it's pretty good. And it's the dish, the plate is decorated with I would say slivers of strawberry, fresh strawberry. Right. But the taste of the rice balls, that's quite good.
Fantastic. And Dwight Peters, we left you for last. We want an adjective that will sum up today and the taste that makes you smile like this.
Now, the thing about it is that, my judges have been quite good, if you may say. I'm not liking a lot of things, frankly. There are a lot of things I'm not liking. And based on my experience last year, to me, this is a departure. Whether or not the good taste outweighs the bad taste, that's another matter.
A lot of brilliant judges this morning. That's it, Team SanKofa doing fantastically well. By the way, the colors are absolutely brilliant this morning. Great job, guys. Professor Vereen Shepherd and Vernon Darby. Now they are drumming with the drummers. Prof, how do you feel as we close this morning?
It's over.
Ready?
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much to all our sponsors this morning. We have Heinz, good food every day, tasty cheese, Grace Tropical Rhythms, 3 Jewels Rice, distributed by World Brands Services, Best Dressed Chicken, Rainforest Foods, The Lighting World by Fosrich, The Electrical Lighting People, Miracle. The official cooking gas is Petcom Cookie Gas, Decor Spaces Company Limited did the brilliant job of making the place so beautiful. Singer, don't stress it, just trust it at Singer. Scotch Bright and Predis, and of course we have Wataguan as well. Thank you so much, listener.
You've just heard Nationwide this morning on Nationwide 90 FM.